kind of unique. Oh, the only Yoshi level that we can actually take into a ghost house. Oh no. Not gonna get him. Rats. Pretty cool aesthetics though, considering this isn't really using much beyond their vanilla tiles and stuff, but you also do see some unique graphics to this sunken ghost ship. Like the background in this section, unique, because it has like the portholes and stuff. Infinite fall level. I love it. About right there. Oh! We almost had it. Part of me wants to go back to a previous level to get a power-up, but part of me is also being too impatient to do so. Falling mushroom, then. Okay, there it is. Catching up to you, mushroom. And if we get into kind of the center here, it's almost like anti-grav. We can get that, which I missed the first time. Alright, fun fact, this is the only level that has this end level orb, and that's most likely the case because you cannot end a level in a vertical level in Mario, in vanilla Mario. Like as in the gold tape walk stance, it messes up, glitches out vertical levels. And not only that, if you happen to trigger the bonus game, so like, you know, when I get over 100 of these power stars, it would trigger the bonus game. Fun fact, if you have triggered the bonus game, the Valley of Bowser earthquake sequence does not trigger. So it's almost like Nintendo realized this, programmed this extra sprite, the orb, gold sphere sprite in, so that it would not be possible for you to obtain more than 100 power stars. So therefore this earthquake sequence could actually trigger. Alright, here we are, level 7, or world 7, I mean. Pretty sure this is not even the way to go. Yeah, very much a dead end, isn't it? That's okay, we'll take one of these throw blocks and hopefully get to use it before it despawns. Hitboxes, ladies and gents, hitboxes. Where's my ride? Mole Express. Hey! So I'm going to need to... Uh-oh. That's right, I remember now. Come on, then. Bunch of squatters. Holy cow. Don't care about your bonus lives. Got 36. Hitboxes, ladies and gentlemen, hitboxes. I'm pretty sure it's the next level, actually. Requires a Yoshi. Okay, did anyone else see that? When I grabbed that very first throw block, it spawned like a water splash sprite. Which is actually kind of interesting because I'm not joking. That's kind of one thing. What was here? Ah, okay, this is the end. That's kind of one thing that I noticed on my ROM hack, and I didn't know why it was happening. But it happens in the vanilla Super Mario World too, so there you go. Who knows why? The problem was not made by me. Okay, yeah, I remember this one. This is not... Oh snap, I feel awesome.
Denied.
In all fairness, I thought it was going to go to the right of that question mark block, so that's why I was jumping out, escaping to the left. But yeah, this one does have a secret exit. Oh. Oh! See what I mean? It lied. It has lied. I'm gonna grin and bear it and play the non-secret exit first because it takes forever. Ah, nailed the shell jump, but it was not good enough. Don't do this to me. See what I mean though, as far as shell jumps are actually, I'm not that good. Shell jumps are plain and simply really, really easy on... Oh, wait, what's up there? Oh, okay. On Super Mario World, shell jumps are. So there's, by the way, how you get the Yoshi wing in this particular level. Oh, and of course we're on the wrong pattern, so we first have to wait all the way till it goes down, because we can only make this if it's going up. And once again, thanks to Nintendo for programming it this way. Now we have to wait a whole nother cycle to do this. And to think, I was worried about some of my levels requiring waiting because I had a boo ring or two. Which I might also add, boo rings are very avoidable. If you're that impatient and you're that good, you can always jump through the gap that isn't the big gap in the boo ring. Ah yes, here again we gotta waste a half cycle. Ah, my favorite. I hesitated. That one was my fault. That was actually pretty cool. I clipped it. I think I'm stuck actually here. I clipped it and cake swiped it, so I bounced off of it. I'll be back with a Yoshi. I promise you, I thought all of the power-up sprites were global sprites. Oh, actually, I take that back. They are. Do you know what happened there, though? So, shoot, it's going to be a mushroom, so I can't demonstrate it. Let's pretend that this was a fire flower, right? When I went too far to the right, good God, Mario. When I went too far to the right, the ground is what despawned, and then the power-up fell. Yeah, I kind of forgot. You have to, like, actually hurry there. Let's try that again. Oops. Do you go in the last one or second to last one? Can't even remember anymore. Unlike Mario Maker, though, notice that anytime you go through a door or pipe, it actually ends the P-switch timer as well. Which, that's definitely a staple on troll levels for Mario Maker, isn't it? Oh man, I was trying to release that at the perfect time to hit this baby from the side. But sadly, I'm not that good. Alright, these little timer platforms, similar to kind of a few other objects, oh my. You cannot place them anywhere and say, oh, I want this to be a 1 second or this to be a 4 second. Those also are time dependent based on their X position. So odds or evens determines whether or not it will display and move for 1 tick or 4. So the more you know. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is that one level I was thinking of earlier. Don't think I was supposed to go down here. Oh, good, I'll take it. Except I need a Yoshi though. Where is my Yoshi? Yeah, see, that's why I thought, oh, don't go in that pipe, because it is actually a regression pipe. You get taken back. Okay, do not lose, said Yoshi. Holy crap! Really need that, but okay, we're almost there. Concentrate. Concentrate, concentrate, concentrate. Almost there. Concentrate, concentrate. Almost there. Concentrate. We were right there. We were right there, Jason! We were right there! Name that movie. Oh well, once again, what is at the very, very, very end of the level? Oh yeah, the secret exit. Okay, don't panic. Alright. Nailed it. That is our last occurrence of Star Road. You stop. Oh my goodness. Alright, so see, if you spit a shell against the wall like that. Okay, one thing at a time. If you spit a shell against a wall with Yoshi, you can like do a shell jump on like that way too. It's pretty stinking fancy though, to be honest. Now, you might not have noticed it, but see when a Koopaling climbs back into a yellow shell, it becomes like this flashing disco shell. Now, Yoshi gains powers based on the shell that's in his mouth. You've seen me earlier flying with a blue shell. The red shell, he always spews fire. Yellow shells are less common though, and it's kind of a boring, in my opinion, power-up. It's the Yoshi Stomp. Well, interestingly enough, if Yoshi takes one of these in his mouth, he has all three power-ups. And before I almost stomp on it. So, therefore, one of them is flying. So there's the... Do you see where that... It's supposed to be there. Why that was in the mid-air, I have no idea. But anyways, I can't spit this out because it will auto-be flame. But Yoshi was going to swallow it anyway, so... I'll show you off the bonus level. Notice Yoshi is actually blue now, which has less to do with an intended mechanic as far as how the game is actually hard-coded. So for this bonus game, they needed to flag a few binary bits as far as like Yoshi is flying. Well, the only way to do that without writing a whole bunch of branching codes is to just make the Yoshi blue. Problem is, if the Yoshi's blue, there's no way to tell or know that, oh, by the way, it's not supposed to be blue anymore. And so therefore, even after you exit the stage, it's now blue Yoshi. And not only that, notice that by clearing the Yoshi Wings bonus level, it activates nothing. No events are triggered, no levels are cleared. But now, I can start to show off the blue Yoshi itself. Any color shell you take makes it automatically fly. even though it's a green shell. So yes, once again, we have to do this entire section all over again. I remember playing this level over and over and over and over and over again. Gonna cry. Let's take a break from that level. I'll save my commentary for later. Now, see, the problem is, don't exactly remember what door I go in for the secret. Okay, it is this one. And I'll show you why. See? Rats. But no, I swear to you. Okay, we need to... I swear to you that this was possible on my Super Nintendo cart. Yeah, we need to get here from the other side with the P-switch. So that would be the last door to the right. I'm gonna make it... Man. This was the exit. Oops. In my Super Mario World actual cartridge, it has to be a different version because you can press the duck button and still fly. However, this you can't. So I'm like, it has to be a different version. And was it patched or was it a later version? I don't know. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is the 1.0 version of Super Mario World, but I'm not exactly sure. Hit that wall every time, don't I? So therefore, this last section, if you can do a duck fly, it is actually pretty easy. Alright, so here's the secret. We want to direct Snake up here. So we can do that. Whew! Much harder than a duck fly, honestly. I don't wanna. Oh yeah, at least we flagged the midway. Alright, so we're actually getting down to the end of the game. I'm gonna have to take a break here in a bit, and then I'll probably try to power through the last castle. In fact, yeah, it's almost need to. So win, lose, or draw. I'll pause here for now, and then I'll go through the rest of the game, showcasing it in hopefully the last and final screen of Super Mario World, at least for now. So getting back to the commentary, before I was cruelly crushed, without mercy, or empathy, or compassion, I remember replaying this level over and over and over again. I'm like, where in the world is the secret? Like, I tried to collect every coin. Does collecting every coin help? I looked in every crack. I went to every crevice. Oh, India. Till one day I'm like, huh, there's like an edge. Does that mean we can go? Aha, we can. So here is the secret exit. One of the secret exits that took me longest to discover. Alright, so to go. Well, that didn't turn out the way I wanted. Alright, so thanks to my friend who's playing through my ROM hack, I use these very vanilla castle spikes right in my very first castle, and I can't unsee it now. He calls them Doritos. He's like, "Why do you have Doritos in your in your game? Why is there Doritos?" It's like, but I'm like, dude, they do look like Dorito chips. But hopefully now that I've said that to you, you will no longer be able to unsee the Doritos. And before, that's been an internet meme for decades by popular streamers calling them Doritos, and it's just something that I've never even heard of. Not gonna make it. Holy damage boost timer! That like killed me instantly. And I was doing so good too. Oh, instant death! That is like a lot more brutal than I ever realized. Their pursuit of making their own ROM hack. Go! It's that simple. A lot of people in pursuing their ROM hack are like, oh, like if you want the game to be a little easier, like activate this switch, and like maybe it blocks off off-screen enemies by virtue of a switch palace. And I mean, like, it's cool to use vanilla tech to make your entire ROM hack permanently easier or hard, but that's like the problem. They're like, oh, you know, if you make this easier, it's permanently easier, which isn't even true. You can ASM code anything. You can undo whether or not a switch palace has been activated, thus making it hard again. And also, why are you relying on like vanilla tech to make a ROM hack? Like if you're gonna make your ROM hack like I did, I have 3 different difficulties that it's all hard coded in. You don't have to do anything. You can pick the difficulty. Did it take work? Yeah, obviously. But was it worth it? Way yes. It's always baffling to me though, people aren't willing to put the work into something. I mean, the amount of vanilla garbage hacks that people pump out on SNW Central, it's like the one thing I complain most about is, you know, oh, I don't know, that intro timer message. It's like, can you at least, it's 1 hex edit to reduce that timer. Alright, so here's the deal. This is actually a shortened version of the Bowser Castle. It kind of takes you to one last screen, one last course, and then you're at the final boss. The front door actually requires you to play through several things, and then you get to where the back door starts. But I think let's go ahead and beat Castle 7. We'll split it at boss 7, and then we'll do Star Road special, and then we'll save Bowser's Castle for last. Reason being is when you beat, here's once again another Mario game where once we beat it and get to the very end of the very end credits of everything, we get left in a soft lock. So therefore I will lose my lives, and I want my reservoir of lives for all of these bonus special levels because they are harder. One thing I definitely appreciate over SMB3 is the mushrooms once again always go to the right. There's none of that. They always avoid Mario garbage. Uh-oh. This is, granted, even though it's an auto-scroll level, it's pretty stinking cool as far as how it's designed. Pretty active in your dodging. Oh man. And then of course it's the Magicoop RNG. My eyes are probably... You know, bomb excavation? Yeah. Boy! Got it. Okay, I definitely want that extra hit. Uh-oh. Man, okay, so see, since I don't have the cape, I now have to wait for the Magicoop respawn timer so he can bomb excavate through this garbage. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, 74 seconds. Oh my. Alright, we did it. Just a few seconds may have passed for you, but for me, several months passed. I'll explain after I read this cutscene. Mario has defeated Larry Koopa in Castle number 7. All that is left is Bowser's Castle, where Princess Toadstool is being held. Can Mario rescue her and restore peace to Dinosaur Land? So you might notice the overworld looks very different. That's because what ended up happening is when I accidentally paused like 3 months ago on this Larry Koopa boss, I hit the wrong button and stopped recording. And I played the rest of World 8, I played the entire Star Road, I even played the Special World, I went back, beat Bowser, I had tons, probably an hour's worth of dialogue, and I looked and I was stopped recording on that boss fight. I'm like, no! So not only that, notice it had cleared everything. When you clear, it's actually stage 1, 2B. The last stage in the Special World, it changes the palette and changes a few enemies as well. And so unfortunately, you're going to kind of see that, the difference of colors right away. So let's go ahead and at least finish off this video. So, in Bowser's Castle, we have 4 doors to choose from. Let's do 3. Nice little maze with these little Mecha Koopa things, which are so adorable. So as you can see, 3 is actually very easy to get through. When I have a cape, I would always say 8 is the easiest, even though most people hate door 8. It just has a bunch of chucks in it, and with the cape, you can just cape swipe them all. Plus, check this out, you can get another cape. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Okay, well, we made it to... Once I enter this door, this is exactly where the back door begins its course. So theoretically, you could save all of that time by entering the harder to reach aspect of Bowser's Castle. Alright, so here we see a couple pretty unique sprites. Not only the Mecha Koopa, but these ninjas. They're a very oft used tile set in Super Mario World. Alright, here we are. Final Bowser fight. After I had played for basically an hour and wasted all that time, I had really no idea what of my commentary or dialogue got recorded and what didn't. So that's why I had to wait so long, 3 months, until I had pretty much edited and crafted all of the YouTube final cuts of this game. So that way I know, okay, what should I not say because I already just said possibly even 2 seconds ago according to the video. Oh man, that dude came back to life in midair. Uh-oh. And so therefore it was no longer on a collision course with Bowser. So there's 3 stages to this. Why is it always 3 though? 3 stages to this boss fight, and you have to hit him twice with the Magic Koopa, or Mecha Koopas that he spews out. Princess, I guess she was kidnapped legit after all. So she throws you a mushroom, then we're into the next phase, which is slightly harder. Unfortunately, that second Mecha Koopa walked to the left, and so therefore never came back on screen. That's okay. If I had still had a cape, honestly, there are some really awesome cape strats to defeat Bowser. You can fly up, and when you ground pound, you can actually inflict damage. So pretty fancy tech if you're like actually really good with the cape tech. Alright, now we'll have to dodge one more foray of fireballs here, which are actually always in the same spot. So if you can get to a safe tile here in between them, you're good to go. And that's it. So now you'll get to see the post credits here, which unfortunately are slightly altered because I had cleared the Star World and Special World already. Mario's adventure is over. Mario, the princess, Yoshi, and his friends are going to take a vacation. So I guess I can stop my split timer there. So approximately 3 hours total from beginning every single level by level up to completing and beating the final Bowser fight. Alright, so in the first stage of this, the vanilla credits are unchanged. So we get to see the staff roll, which is pretty fascinating because, as was the case with several of the Nintendo games that we had streamed prior to this, there are no credits. Even when you complete the game, you really have no idea who made this. So thankfully, Nintendo kind of set the stage for actually crediting things in their later video games. And nowadays, it's almost to this extreme where I swear, which one was it? It was a Warner Bros. Game. So probably one of the Batman games, Arkham City, possibly. how in the world long were those credits? I mean, you could skip the credits once they started. However, I watched the credits. It might not have been that game, but a game like that, some third-party game. After watching the credits for 30 minutes, I finally skipped them because I'm like, good God, like if you can't fit, I mean, I understand video games cost millions of dollars, they take years to produce, lots and lots and lots of people deserve to be in the credits, but good Lord, like if you can't fit in all of those names within 30 minutes, I mean, come on. So as you can see, just a few minutes on those credits. Now we have our Yoshi house scene. Fun fact, this is taking the screen 1 from level 104, which is actually the vanilla Yoshi's house. So if you end up altering or editing that level in a ROM hack, it will change what you see here on the end credits. Alright, now this is the part that actually, unfortunately, is going to be slightly different because I had cleared the world. The aforementioned enemies that switch are reskinned here, so the jumping pumpkin plant instead of the jumping piranha plant. And then instead of a bullet bill, notice that sprite gets reskinned and is renamed a Pidgeot bill now. And then most famously, the Koopas change from a Koopa to a Mario head? Mask Koopas. Now you tell me, why in the world, isn't that a Mario mustache face? Crazy. But otherwise, the rest of the credits that you will see here are the exact same, had I not bungled the final recording there. And you may have noticed that earlier in the videos, all of the dry bones have pink shoes. A very fascinating thing about the credits here is a lot of it is just hard-coded, and in fact some instances you'll see incorrect palettes. I'm sure, like for example this screen right here, notice that Bony Beetle and Dry Bones, they have blue shoes. Why is this the case? Well, evidently they have hard-coded these credits to use a different palette than the final palette that is used in the video games on PAL 9, that pink thing, which is actually used for like the Bonsai Bill, pink mouth, the pink shoes of the Dry Bones, the pink shoes of the other Dry Bones. I remember that always bothering me as a kid, and I mean it has such a simple answer actually. Alright, and as was mentioned, unfortunately we come to a soft lock here. So with that said, that will conclude our coverage and recording of Super Mario World. So thank you all for watching.